With a song like Red Button, I feel there's something that we all want to know because it's so catchy and so relatable. Is there a story behind it?
Yes, there is. So I think that once you've listened to the song and you hear the chorus, you get the button when you call. It's literally about somebody calling you a bunch of times, and I continuously keep hitting the red button. Basically, I broke up with a guy and he wouldn't stop calling me, and I would literally sit there and go like this because he would just click my name a bunch. It was weird, but he kept doing that, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna write a song about it. So I wrote a song about the whole thing.
Isn't it great to take situations like that and turn it into something so awesome and relatable and enjoyable for everyone?
I think that's one of the best parts about doing music and getting to write music and create music that, like, a lot of other people my age don't necessarily know how to deal with their emotions or, like, find somewhere to put everything, and for me, writing music is like my therapy. If there's anything going on in my life, good or bad, I make it a song.
It was co-written over lockdown. So I'm going to guess a lot of that was Zoom writing.
So I wrote with Jimmy McCorman, he's out in LA, and I never met him until the song was completely done, and we were just waiting for the release date, and I went to LA, I think that was in it may have been in January, I think, late January, and that was the first time I met him in person. Everything else was all Zoom, like, I was in the studio, he was on Zoom with the engineer giving instructions. I never even talked to him that day. So weird, but definitely an experience that I wouldn't change because it was definitely something I'm not gonna forget.
What do you think about this whole new wave of how artists are putting together songs using Zoom and, promoting their stuff using TikTok?
I think that having all of these things to be able to do what we do, like, especially as an artist, the fact that I'm able to write a song and not even meet the person, I think is, like, such a blessing because 20 years ago, that would not have existed, and I would have just been sitting at home waiting for someone to work with in person and worrying that, like, "Am I gonna die?" Or, like, "What's the deal here?" Like, no one would even know what's going on. So I think that having COVID right now has been a good thing, but not exactly a good thing, if you know what I mean.
You've been able to evolve with the time and take opportunities as they came your way.
Yeah, definitely.
You have been in the spotlight as a singer most of your life. Anytime I read about you in present day, um, I see the words reemerge, powerful, evolution. What do you want to say to people who listen to your music now about yourself as you enter this new chapter of music?
Yeah, I think that I've rebranded myself. I don't really talk about it much, but when I was 13, I had a different Spotify account and I used to do music there. And I think that when I released Nerve, which is the first song that I released under Asia, which is my actual name, um, I felt that it was like this moment where I've finally like grown up and I'm now some powerful person. Like I swore in the song and like that was the first time I swore in a song and I was like, wow, I'm such like a grown up now. Like not in an immature way, but like that was like a feeling. I was like, wow, I have more freedom. Like finally I can express myself the way that I wanted to without feeling like there's these boundaries. And I think that when people are listening to my music, you can definitely feel like this moment where like you're motivated to do something, you feel like you have power and like you have the strength to do what you need. You just need like that little push. And I think that sometimes my music can't be that push.
What are you excited for in your career next as an artist?
I mean, I'm gonna pretend that COVID doesn't exist when I answer this question because there's so many boundaries with COVID, and I just hate the fact that I can't like think of any possible goal and just go for it. But I'm gonna pretend that it's not there. So I want to go on tour, a North American tour. I've already been on two, but I just think that now I'm 17, I've grown up, I have new music that I've been working hard on, and I'm more mature. I have like new experiences that I want to share with other people, especially like a new fan base that I've now created through through Red Button and going on tour and meeting the people that listen to my music. It's just always the best thing, but I think that now that I'm so much older, I can appreciate it more than I did than when I was 13 and 14. And I just wanted to go on tour for so long. So I think that that's definitely one of the first things I'm going to do when COVID is gone. But till then, I'm going to continue releasing music. We've got some really good stuff coming up, and I'm really excited for it. And yeah, just keep writing, keep going, keep learning. I think I'm still young that I can just keep trying things, even if it's mistakes or not, just keep learning and keep doing new things. And yeah.